Hey everyone, and welcome back to another PSP video. And today I wanted to talk about the top 5 reasons why you should consider picking up a PSP today in 2022. The handheld console is by far one of the best consoles out there. Not only is it easy to jailbreak, but you can play numerous amounts of games once you jailbreak it and just have a whole lot of fun with third-party homebrew utilities, custom themes, games, you name it. So let's dive into it and take a look at those reasons why you should consider picking up one of those consoles today. I wanted to be clear, when talking about the PSP, we're referring to the 1000, 2000, and 3000. This doesn't include the street version because it's a little bit more rare and a little expensive. And the PSP Go is just a little bit more different. So we'll talk about the top 5 reasons why you should pick up the PSP Go in another video. So let's dive into it. Coming in at number 1, we have the PSP is by far the easiest console to jailbreak. It doesn't take more than like 15 minutes to jailbreak it. And once you do, you can add so much to it. You can add all these different emulators like the Game Boy Advance emulator, Game Boy Color, NES, Super NES, even the Nintendo 64, but the emulator still needs a little bit of work and it has been abandoned. So that project for the N64 has been abandoned. Hopefully someone will pick it up and continue the work so we can play those N64 games on that console. Coming in at number 2, the PSP is very inexpensive. You can purchase one for like $50 all the way up to $150 depending on different bundles, but you shouldn't pay more than $200 unless you're looking for a new one. But the PSP pre-owned on eBay, they're going for like $50, $60, $70, and it's a very good, inexpensive way to get started into portable gaming and getting into the homebrew scene. Now, considering the PSP 3000, that might be a little bit more because it does have a better display and it does have a little bit more RAM into it. It just gives it a little bit more speed, but it's not too much of a difference where you're going to lose out on if you pick up a PSP 1000. Coming in at number 3 is that you can play your PS1 classic games on the PSP. Once you jailbreak it, all you have to do is add your ISO or CSO files into the ISO folder on your PSP memory card and you're all set. Go to your PSP games and you can start playing your PS1 games right away, and it plays flawlessly. It's by far the best way to play your PS1 games, and I have a lot of fun playing so many different Crash games, all the classic ones that I like to play like Spyro, Croc, Marvel vs. Capcom, and just having a blast. It's very easy to do, and I have full guides on that in the description with that playlist. Coming in at number 4 is you can copy your UMD discs to your PSP's memory card. How crazy is that? Once you install the homebrew utility, the third-party application, you can begin on copying those UMD discs onto your memory card. And I have hundreds and hundreds of games on my PSP's memory card, and I go through them all the time. It's crazy how well they can copy over and perform. They run a lot faster when they're coming or playing off the memory card instead of the UMD disk. You'll be saving a lot more charge with your battery when you're using your memory card instead of the UMD discs, which does take a little bit of juice from the battery. And finally, our 5th reason to consider picking up a PSP is that it's very easy to mess around with hardware wise. You can change the faceplate, no problem. You can just remove like 4, 5, 6 screws and you can have access to the LCD. You can interchange your buttons, colors, faceplates. And also, if you have issues with your battery, it's super easy to replace. All you have to do is buy a new one, remove the battery cover on the back, and place your new one in there, and you're all set. All these other consoles, when it comes to battery life, you'll have to tear it all apart to get access to the battery, which is kind of a pain. So the PSP is super friendly, easy to mess around with when it comes to that battery. And also, if you're changing out the full housing, The PSP 2000 and 3000 are by far one of the easiest consoles to mess around with because there's not a whole lot to work with. You just have your motherboard, LCD, and a few other parts here and there, but it's not too difficult. The PSP 1000 though is a little bit more difficult because you have much more parts. It's a little bit of a pain, but I wanted to include this because the PSP 1000, even though it's a little bit difficult to tear down, you can still change that battery out no problem. You can also repair the LCD if it is damaged or if you want to change out the faceplate. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 reasons why you should consider picking up a PSP in 2022. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one.